today with the fans getting a chance to get a respite from all that. 3rd and 14 for Murray and the Cardinals. Had to evade the pressure on the rollout. Excellent outside the pocket, but that is picked off by Julian Love. They will see if it's inbounds or not. It is ruled incomplete. Excellent coverage, though, by Love, who continues to show that versatility.
Well, watch him close on this. He's not on the screen yet, but he baited this throw. Look at watch the scramble right there to Dortch, number 4, and look at Julian Love flying out of the middle of the field. Holy smokes. That's a great play. Seattle loving their flexibility at safety with Kobe Bryant, Julian Love, Rayshon Jenkins, and even Witherspoon able to get back there.
Speaking of getting back there, Ross nearly got to the punt of Gillikin that time. D. Williams grabs it on a 4-tier. His only touchdown was a rushing TD against Chicago. Arizona's been really good in the red zone overall this season. Murray on the keep. He's able to evade a couple of defenders. Kobe Bryant brings him down after a gain of about 3 on the play.
We see this is a designed potential quarterback run with the zone read. Outran 2 defenders. I think he could have gotten away with a handoff there. When it's close, when in doubt, just give it to the back. Let him get those tough yards. That's what number 6, James Concrete Connor, is all about anyway.
63% of the red zone. NFL average is 57. Here's Murray. He's able to find Greg Dortch inside the 10. Still a couple of yards shy of the line to gain. It'll be 3rd down and short, so they can still pick up a 1st down in this area of the field. Drew Pensing is the offensive coordinator in his 2nd year, the 37-year-old from Massachusetts. Mike McDonald, the head coach, and the play caller for the defense after 2 really strong years the last 2 seasons in Baltimore.
Look at, they're going to show everybody up at the line of scrimmage in this junk front and make Kyler think.
They really only bring 4 with a spy. Murray's got space and a touchdown to Michael Wilson. But we got to check the penalty marker, thrown at the 15. It's going to be a holding penalty.
Holding. Offense number 70. That's a 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
It's Paris Johnson, the left tackle, who's making his 28th straight start to begin his career. His penalty will negate the touchdown.
Well, it's just up top. Working on Derek Hall. He's got to get his hands inside. And that nullifies this touchdown right here. Once again, Kyler Murray buying time, remaining a passer. He's so deadly with his eyes down the field because he's so quick and buys himself that time and space to make those plays and operate on the edge.
3rd holding penalty against Arizona today, a team that only averages less than 5 penalties per game. 3rd and 12. Murray floats it. Harrison snared it, but it's ruled incomplete. A twisting attempt against Josh Jobe in coverage, and it brings up 4th down.
It's a good job by Jobe right here, pushing him towards the sideline, the former Alabama product. And Marvin Harrison went up tall, got the catch. That's closer than you think. Look at that, right foot's in. Look at right foot.
Kind of dragged it. This would be an interesting challenge to throw for Jonathan Gannon here, and he indeed is going to throw it. Gannon is 3 for 3 in his career on challenges. Field goal try for Chad Ryland. 7th game for Ryland since Matt Prater went to the IR with his left knee injury. So Cardinals have the first post. There have been crazy finishes all season long. First place is up for grabs. Entering action today, the only division where every team was at 500 or better. Touchback from Ryland. Out to the 30 will come Seattle. 3rd quarter against San Francisco last week. Of course, Geno Smith had the game-winning rushing touchdown on the final drive. There's Walker. Big burst, big run, and a great job by Dadrion Taylor Demerson. Otherwise, Walker is making a house call. He stops him after a 14-yard gain.
Well, Seattle's getting big with their personnel. They have 2 tight ends here and then 1 split out, and they're running that thing. There's Jake Bobo with the hit on Budda Baker. That's what sprung that run game, and when Bobo's in there, that's a huge alert, either run or play action. You see they're going with those big tight ends again.
12 personnel, 1 back, 2 tight ends. The back is Walker, and the run is for very little, if anything at all. Zaven Collins was there to shove Walker out. So outside of that last play where they had the 14-yard gain, not a whole lot going for Seattle. Again, multiple factors into the run game. Part of it is play calling, new system, all of that with Ryan Grubb calling the plays from up top. He's got the black hat on, first year in the NFL, not just calling the plays, but his first season as an NFL coach. Smith underneath. Jackson Smith and Jigba has had 2 monster games the last couple of outings, and he picks up 11 to move the chains. 110 yards against the Niners, 180 yards against the Rams 2 games ago.
Well, his awareness in Madden had to skyrocket because, I mean, like 40 points worth. Because last year, I even told him in pregame, I saw him on the field, and I said, man, I mean, last year he couldn't line up. You looked confused a little bit. Like this year, you look like a totally different player. It's so fun to watch, man. Now he's a killer. Now he understands where the defenders are and knows how to get yards.
Walker was able to avoid the initial run blitz from the safety, Taylor Demerson. Ends up being a couple of yards for Walker. Smith and Jigba, the first-round pick in 2023, number 20 overall. All-American at Ohio State in 2021, at that monster game in the Rose Bowl. Only played 3 games the following season because of a hamstring injury, but of course, one of the guys he played with is on the opposite sideline today, Marvin Harrison Jr. and Jackson Smith and Jigba, 2 deadly receivers for Ohio State for a couple of years together. Nothing downfield for Smith. Even the release to Walker was covered up, so he can have a cup of coffee back there if he wants. And he'll toss it away.
Slow drip and cold brew. What the heck?
The dark, medium, or light roast, whatever you want. He had all day, but great coverage down the field by the Cardinals.
Well, you can see they're giving help to Metcalf's side. That's why they're passing things off. You see Starling Thomas pass that off. And then
improved over the last couple of days, and Julian Love credited heightened accountability. He said he liked the process, but they wanted to practice with a lot more intensity and bring it back to those days of the Legion of Boom. Said we're not those guys, but we want that kind of standard.
Still look around, see a lot of Sherman and Chancellor jerseys, a lot of Thomas jerseys in the area. On second down, here is Connor. And a good job up front to stuff the run by Seattle. Jaron Reed, who's really the only person on this defense that has any connection to the Legion of Boom, is there to make the stop. Remember, he was originally drafted in 2016, was here until 21, went to the Chiefs, then went to the Packers. His second year back, he's playing his 99th career game with the Seattle Seahawks.
And remember, this linebacker room has been completely overhauled.
Just in the last 2 months.
Through the season, yeah. I mean, getting rid of Baker, getting Ernest Jones, and then Tyrell Dodson, shipping him out, and now Tyrese Knight has had to play. He's the one who made that play on first down.
4-man rush. Hall bringing the pressure. Murray gets away, steps up, launches it downfield, and it's incomplete. Harrison and Woolen were matched up on a 50-50 ball, and it's 4th down.
Well, this is where you talk about rush integrity. This is Hall all the way. He's got to close the pocket from the left, and when you're playing a guy like Kyler Murray, you can't attack him immediately. You got to absorb him or collect him, let him make the first move and react to it. You can't fly in there like that.
League leading 33rd 3-and-out forced by Seattle's defense. Gillikin from the end zone will boot it away. 54-yard punt, fair catch signaled by D. Williams.
Hitter avoiding everybody. He loves it. That's his game right there, man. I mean, that's what Troy Polamalu used to do. These really good safeties they find a way to ruin your running game and get the extra hat to the football.
Charbonnet is in, trying to block Zaven Collins. Geno Smith's able to find A.J. Barner, the rookie tight end, makes his 17th catch as an NFL player, and he gets the first down. An 11-yard play to midfield to move the chains.
And this is what I mean, Adam. Just even, there's a little slide right there by Barner. He shows that he's going to block first and then gets out on the edge. But just the illusion of run sometimes can provide you a little space and a little time for the quarterback to breathe. You got to stick to that run game, though. You can't just get gimmicky and fake it all the time.
See Buda Baker kind of tipping his hand a little bit on the cadence. Here he comes. Charbonnet had two guys to try and block. Smith had to get away from the other one and then gets run down by Jesse Luketa right near the line of scrimmage. L.J. Collier came in and Buda Baker came in, and Charbonnet had to make a decision.
Well, Haynes is the rookie in for Bradford. Collier slips right by him. There's Big 91 barreling down on Geno. Oh, and hits the deck with the turf monster. Yeah, usually when the O-line turns around to the quarterback and yells throw it, it's not a good sign.
Đập gậy gì chả. Cái cò chi gậy trong cái video được không đó? Không hiểu tiếng Việt cắt. Đu bàn, nó nói là phải lấy gì đu bàn. Cho anh vào tiếng